Hello everyone. Before diving into the fascinating story of Jonathan James, the youngest hacker to ever break into NASA, take a second to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Here you'll discover the most incredible true stories from the world of hacking. Ready? Let's go. Jonathan James, nicknamed C0MRADE, was born in 1983 in the United States. Since childhood, he has been passionate about computers. While many young people his age spend their evenings playing games, he prefers to dissect systems, understand codes, and explore what is already called cyberspace. At only 12 years old, he already has skills that surpass those of most adults in this field. At 15, his curiosity and intelligence led him to cross a dangerous line. From his bedroom with a simple computer and an internet connection, he managed to penetrate the most secure servers in the world, those of NASA and the U.S. Department of Defense. His goal wasn't money or fame, but challenge. To test his limits, push the boundaries of technology, understand what seemed unattainable. His most notable feat? Hacking NASA. He gained access to the computer systems of the International Space Station. He downloaded over $1.7 million worth of software, including critical code designed to control vital components of the station. Authorities were forced to take their systems offline for several weeks, resulting in enormous costs and a quiet but real panic behind the scenes. Jonathan knew what he was doing. He used anonymization techniques, covered his tracks, and redirected his connections to make them appear to come from other countries. But despite his talent, he was eventually detected. In 2000, at just 16 years old, the FBI raided his home. Imagine the scene. A teenager, still in high school, surrounded by federal agents treating his computer like a dangerous weapon. The media, cautious at the time, revealed only part of the case. Yet Jonathan had exposed the fragility of systems supposedly impregnable. His case demonstrated that even the most powerful institutions in the world are not immune to a motivated teenager armed only with a keyboard and his wits. Despite his age, Jonathan was judged harshly. He pleaded guilty and received a sentence that included 6 months of house arrest, followed by a ban on unsupervised computer use. This punishment, which may have seemed light, was a real prison for him. For such a curious and passionate mind, being deprived of the internet was like being deprived of oxygen. But Jonathan James's fate took a tragic turn. A few years later, he found himself once again in the crosshairs of the justice system, suspected, rightly or wrongly, of being involved in major cyber attacks. Overwhelmed by pressure, fear, and a sense of injustice, he took his own life in 2008 at just 25 years old. His suicide shocked the community, and his story became a symbol. Jonathan James wasn't motivated by money or crime. He sought to understand, to explore, to test the limits. But his fate serves as a reminder of a harsh truth. Hacking is not a game. Behind every intrusion lie immense risks, not only legal, but also psychological. Today, Jonathan remains a legend. His name still circulates in hacker circles as an example of genius and tragedy. His story reminds us that hacking is, above all, a question of ethics. What do we do with our knowledge? To help, to learn, or to destroy? If this story captivated you, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and tell me in the comments what other hacker story you'd like to discover. Together, let's explore the dark and fascinating world of hacking. See you soon.